Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel, and again this is Francis Glenfiddich, and for today I'm going to do the continuation of my project, the third project for this spring, which is gonna be the tulip pathway. Yes guys, I want to create this tulip pathway here in our garden because I'm kinda inspired with those tulip designs in the garden of Keukenhof in Netherlands. So that's what I want to create in here, to create that kind of vibe, a little bit of Netherlands. I want to bring a little bit of Netherlands here in our garden. So please join me, guys. Stay tuned, and I hope you guys will enjoy the end result of this project. Here's the recent project that I have created like 5 days ago. If you guys have been watching my videos recently, and here's the next project, or the third project for this spring that I'm planning to do. So I have placed already those stepping stones that I'm going to use for these tulip pathways. So now guys, my plan is I'm going to plant tulip bulbs on both sides of this stepping stone. So what I'm going to do first is to embed these stepping stones to where they are placed right now. And then I'm going to create another guide where I need to plant those tulip bulbs. And for sure, you guys can imagine now what I'm planning to do in here. So I'm going to start now. Let's get started. Another thing that I would like to introduce in this project is some landscape bark or some mulch that is going to serve as a retaining wall to hold those garden soil that I'm going to use in this project. And if you guys haven't noticed, the location of our house is a bit hilly, which makes the ground uneven, and this mulch is very important to hold those soil, and at the same time it's going to give some natural beauty that will enhance the overall look of this project. Alright guys, so I just finished putting those mulch on both sides of this tulip pathway project, and this mulch will serve as a retaining wall to hold the garden soil that I'm going to put in between this mulch and these stones that you can see right now, and that's where I'm going to plant those tulip bulbs as well. So yeah, I hope you guys like it so far, but I'm actually thinking whether I'm going to keep these stones or plant some pansies in here. I'm still not sure. I'm still thinking about it because I saw some YouTube videos that they have planted some pansies together with the tulips, and it looks really good. So that's where I'm going to put those pansies, probably in line with this tulip. Sorry, in line with these stones in here. So let's see. I haven't decided yet, but we'll figure it out. Alright, so after some time thinking, I have finally decided to just plant some pansies and white lobelias in here. Sorry guys, I had to rush back inside the house because unfortunately it rained. Of course, the show must go on, so I have to go back outside again and continue digging and plant these plants. Alright guys, so now I just finished planting all those side plants that I would like to have in this pathway. So here it is. So just to let you know, the plants that I have planted in here is this one is the blue color pansy, and this one is obviously a combination of yellow and purple pansy, and this one is a red one, but at the moment it doesn't have flower yet. And I also have this alyssum in here, the white alyssum. So it's just an alternate combination of this kind of flowers, or I mean plants. So yeah, hopefully it will turn out well. And now it's time for me to plant the tulip bulbs. So now guys, I'm putting some tulip bulb food in here. I want to make sure that my tulips will perform really well this coming spring. And some people are treating the tulips as an annual plant, but well, in my case, I want to make sure that they will become a perennial part of our garden, and I want them to keep coming back every year. So I want to give them the best possible condition that they could ever have in our garden, so that they will be able to produce the healthiest bulbs possible after flowering. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so at this stage, I've already planted those bulbs. So as you can see guys, the bulbs are already there. So it's like there's a total of 180 bulbs in here. So let's see what will happen, and hopefully it will turn out well. And the next thing that I need to do here is to cover these bulbs with some compost, and probably I will put some more bulb food in here. I think it's not enough yet, so I'll put some more there. guys, so finally it's finished. I have planted those tulip bulbs already in here, and here you go. Okay guys, so you're probably curious by now on what are the colors of the tulip flowers that we are expecting in here. So just to give you some ideas guys, I'm going to show you some pictures that I have at the moment on what kind of tulip flowers we are waiting for in here. So here you go guys. Just a short trivia guys, do you know that tulip bulbs require at least 55 degrees Fahrenheit or 13 degrees Celsius and below in order to stimulate the natural biochemical reaction of stores of carbohydrates and starches and turn it into glucose. And as we all know guys, glucose is very important for plants because this is their food. And this glucose will initiate the growth of tulip sprout, and it takes like around 12 to 14 weeks for this process to take place. And this is the reason guys why tulips are not present in tropical countries such as the Philippines. But don't you worry guys, you can still grow tulips in the Philippines. It's just that you have to provide an environment that will create this kind of temperature. And of course, what else do we need to cool something in the Philippines? You have what's on my mind guys, right? It's the refrigerator. But you just have to be careful guys. Apples and the ethylene gas being produced by apples can actually destroy the tulip bulbs. And aside from that, anything that is below -1 degrees can also destroy the tulip bulbs. So this is the reason why planting tulip bulbs after the frost in some countries are being advised, because -1 degrees can really damage the tulip bulbs. And this is also the reason why I have this thermometer here in our garden, because it's really helpful for me to gauge when am I supposed to plant those tulip bulbs. But usually planting tulip bulbs is around May, because that's the time when the temperature is really cooling down here in Auckland. But luckily here in Auckland, it's very safe to plant them during winter because we really don't experience snow in here, so the temperature don't go to -1 degrees. So yeah, that's it guys, and I hope this information was useful to you. Alright, that's it for today guys, and I hope you really enjoyed this project, and I hope that I have given you some inspiration on what to do for this coming spring. And if you guys have any questions, or if you have any violent reactions or anything that you would like to say about this project, please feel free to comment down below. And please guys, if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please feel free to share, like, and of course, don't forget to subscribe this channel if I made you happy for today. So that's all guys. Thank you very much, and see you again on my next one. Bye!